guys, this is Sasha and welcome back to my channel. This is another Fit Friday video where I'm talking about my keto weight loss journey and what I did this week. So let's jump right into it. So first of all, if you are new to my channel, thanks for stopping by. And if you've been watching for a while, thank you for coming back. So this week was a little bit hectic. If you didn't watch my previous videos, I'll have it in the iCards above. But I talked about where I knew that my cycle was coming on and I was trying to combine it the best that I could without dairy and things like that. I did have some dairy because I ate eggs. I made my breakfast scramble. I call it breakfast crack. It's from another meal plan that I follow called the 21 meal plan. I followed that a while ago. But I will make sure that I'm inserting these images of what the food looked like while I'm talking. But it was a really good week in terms of limiting my dairy because I went ahead and did chili and I did some fasting this week. But overall, I felt like it was really tough because I had so much water retention that it was off the chain. So before I get too far into how the week went, let me give you my weigh-in. So last week, I weighed 182 pounds, and this week I weighed So as you saw in that clip, I weighed 180.8 pounds. So that was a loss of 1.2 pounds and a total loss of 13.2 pounds. So I'm really excited about that. In 3 weeks, I feel like I've done a good amount of work. I know a good portion of that is water weight, but I feel like I'm still making progress because I really thought this week was going to be a gain. So the pros of this week is I didn't gain and I made it through Shark Week or that time of the month with as few hiccups as possible. And I hit a new personal fasting goal of 30 hours, which is amazing. My previous goal was 26 hours fasted. So I chose to do a soft dry fast, which I'll have a whole separate video on that, but that pretty much means that I come in contact with water. I brush my teeth, I shower, I wash my hands when I go to the restroom, but I didn't drink any water and I didn't eat any food for 30 hours. And that was because I had some hip pain. So kind of rolling into the cons, the hip pain was very difficult to get past. It kind of been steadily increasing. I was doing my running 1 mile, 1.5 miles, 2 miles. Every morning when I get up, that's what I prefer to do, just my running. And then when I feel like doing an extra workout, I normally do Zumba. But I noticed some tension in my left hip. And I talked with one of my colleagues who's also a runner. And she just suggested, hey, you could have a slight stress fracture, so stop running for a few days. So I decided to do that. And it's hard to break a habit when you're used to exercising because I've been doing this journey for about 16 months now. And it's kind of hard to break a routine that you took a long time to get into. But I want to make sure that my body is healing and healthy. And so I'm listening. I'm still being active. But my hip has been bothering me. I've been taking some ibuprofen. Of course, if it continues, I'm going to go see my doctor. But it's just one of those things that sometimes happens as you embark on a weight loss or a fitness journey and you start to increase your exercise. So I did not hit my goal of doing my hip workouts, things like that, because I didn't want to put extra pressure on my hip joints by squatting and lunges and stuff like that, which doesn't help. So I've been doing more stretching. I feel really good in terms of, I feel like my body is adjusting. I know last week I talked about the fact that sometimes it's like up and down and up and down and up and down. And I feel like I'm still having ups and downs, but instead of it being so off kilter, it's more stagnant now where it's like, okay, we're trying to get back into the rhythm. We're trying to get back into the goal. I do want to do a measurement updates because I used to take measurements every month starting September 3rd, 2018 when I started my journey. And I know I've lost a significant amount of inches since that beginning till now. And I'm still working on my weight loss collage since September 3rd till now, because I think that's going to be really important for my documentation and for those of you who are kind of like, well, it doesn't seem like she has a lot of weight to lose. It's because I've already lost a lot of weight, but I still want to see how far I can get health-wise, because I've been so unhealthy for so many years that I feel like this is finally the time where I am treating my body the way I've always wanted to, and just never had the confidence to think that it was possible. As far as my midriff is definitely still bloated. I do sometimes feel like eating ketogenically, even though I eat a lot of spinach and things like that, it is hard for me to go to the bathroom consistently. So I'm noticing that that's starting to ease out a little bit. And these are some of the things that when you're starting keto could potentially happen, which is why it's important to take your electrolytes. The electrolytes I take are by Ultimate. I take the lemonade flavor. I will have a picture right here. And I also take, as I mentioned before, magnesium, vitamin D, and vitamin K, and that really just helps with the joints and make sure vitamin D doesn't start to create mucus and stuff in the joints. So that's where the vitamin K comes in, as well as I take fish oil just for my overall joint health because I like to run, and I'm hoping to do a half marathon. That is my goal for my 32nd birthday, that I want to do a half marathon. So my eating was pretty good. Like I said, I fasted the majority of the week, meaning I was going between 16 and 20 hours not eating, just to let my body recover and regenerate, because I knew this hip pain was there and I wanted to let new cells and things and really tap into autophagy, which is a whole nother thing, but pretty much autophagy is where your body regenerates cells and things like that so that it can promote healing within, and depending on how long you fast, it goes to cellular level, so it goes deep down like a molecular level into your body. So there's tons of benefits there. So the fasting was pretty much for health purposes. It wasn't for weight loss. It was to help with this hip pain, and it has helped tremendously. I would say at the beginning of the week, my pain level was at a 10, and now it's probably like at a 2 to a 3 right now while I'm talking to you. So that was pretty much my week. I had my keto chili, which I probably will insert some clips while I'm talking. And again, if you ever want more detail, look at my weekly setups. I show my meal prep, what I've done, how I've decluttered, how I've gotten ready, and that really helps me be able to focus on going to work, my nutrition, and my physical fitness, because I've already omitted the major tasks for the week. So now it's just sticking to my schedule so that I can try to hit my goals. I have not started working on my core, which is my weakest. I've had 2 C-sections, and that has caused issues, coupled with me being overweight. I will not lie. And those are some of the things that I want to make a separate video about, is what is my overall fitness goals and what am I trying to get to. For someone who has been heavy their whole entire life, a lot of people will be like, you've lost almost 100 pounds, just stay there. But I've got some goals that I really want to reach, and I hope you guys stay tuned. I'm looking forward to it. If you like the video, please thumbs it up. Please comment, please subscribe, please share. I'm just a working mom who has had children, and my body has gone through a lot, and I feel like I'm now at 31 years old. If I didn't mention that, I'm 31, and I am 5'4.5", and I feel like I'm finally starting to hit the healthiest I've been in my entire adult life, as well as teenage years. So stay tuned for the next video. There's so much more in store with these Fit Fam Fridays. I thank you guys for watching. As always, I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.